Okay, I'm just riding up back towards the fence now. We've just done some shoulder out and everything felt pretty balanced. So I'm just going to ride a circle to my right. So I'm up in the corner and I just set him up with a circle to the right. So this is another way of, there's a few ways we can do this maneuver. But if I set his whole body up, I'm sitting slightly to the right, got a little bend in his whole body. I'm going to keep coming around in the circle until I feel him really relaxed to his body. My left reine's sort of balancing him as well. And then as I come around, now the nose is just about to touch the fence. Now we'll come away from the fence and I'll just pause here. Now he's in the right shape for me right now to do shoulder in. His nose is to the right. If I just change and put a little bit of pressure on the inside leg, then it just turns into a pretty nice shoulder in without me having to do too much to set that up. And keep coming around. Yep. Dodge the tree. I must do some pruning. Then do a little circle this way. And change, flexion. Now I'm doing a circle to my left. Again, he's not that relaxed yet, so I'll keep coming around to my left. Weight's on the inside, left leg's back. Thinking about pushing his left hind underneath a little to get him more relaxed. Then coming up to the fence, slightly coming around to the left till his nose starts to head to the inside of the arena more. Put more left leg on him, restrict his forward movement a little bit. Might have to think about left front, right front, just little half halt checks with the reins to stop him from drifting off my line. He's not reaching enough with that hind, I might reach back and just touch him on the hip and go, I need you to step under a little more with your hind. Come back to the other end. If I wanted to do shoulder out, he's already bent to the left. I could come around and do shoulder out. But actually, it's not what we're working on. So I'm going to straighten him up as we head to the fence. Change legs. Bring him around. Put him in a bit of an arc again. So this is a really quiet, relaxed way to do it. Let his shoulder almost touch the fence as he comes around and then push his hip across. And now doing shoulder in again. There are lots of ways. Some horses find different ways of doing things easier. So this time I'm going to do a half circle and just let him straighten up down the fence and do it a different way. Now this time I'm going to go straight parallel with the fence down the fence. The fence is on my right. And just do it from a straight line. Just slowly tip his nose to the left, push his hind under. So he's far enough along that this works pretty easily for him. But I think the circle thing works way better with my filly because she's a lot greener. She's only had, 3 months at the maximum. So we're coming around to the left, finish that maneuver off. Straightening him up, and now I'm going down the fence line again with the fence on my left. Putting weight on the right. He starts to bend pretty well as soon as I do that. Just trying to balance him up, a little right rein, give with the left rein. Take my right leg behind the girth. He feels like he's lagging a bit with that right hind, so just help him step under, there. Good boy. Then straighten it up. Maybe do a turn to the left. I've got enough room in the fence line here to set him to the left. And now we're doing shoulder in the other way. This time I might think of putting more life into him. Again, I want to trot, but I'm going to hurry the hind. I'm not just going to kick him with both legs. I'm like, come on, can you reach under with that hind leg? Come on. There you go. Stay soft. You don't need to stick your nose out. You can stay soft and do this. And we're trotting up, getting up towards the fence in the other corner. Slow down. Bring him around. Good. So it's nice to put those transitions in at times. Bend him again to the right, noses to the right. Might do a little trot this way, life into him. Then try and keep him soft. So just a little half halt, check. If I feel him sticking his nose out, in time with his legs, relax my energy down, but ride him forwards into his downward transition so that I don't just let him dump on the forehand. And then forwards into a halt so that he stops using his hind legs. While I'm around horses, watching what's available to me and It became obvious a long time ago that people are not really aware of what's available to them in the horse they already own. And we all have that, if only we had a great horse, then we could have a good time with them. But every horse has the potential to do some amazing things. And I see my job as helping people understand how to unlock that potential in their horses.